Welcome to Diamond Mind Radio. If you are in search of a podcast that is committed to breaking through the barriers of trauma-related experiences while igniting the passion within, then look no further. Through shared life experiences, we are promoting empowerment, positive perspectives, self-growth, and development that encourage a strong mindset. I am your host, Jessica Dailey. I am a certified occupational therapy assistant, family and youth coordinator, photographer, mom of two, fire wife, and your new bestie. I am so excited you are here with me today. Enjoy the show. If you are craving inspiration and motivation for breaking through trauma-related barriers while building yourself up to obtain your personal goals, then this is the podcast for you. Welcome. I am your host, Jessica Dailey, and I am super excited you guys are here with me today. You have no idea. This is so exciting. In this episode, I will be sharing who I am and why this podcast is a life changer for those of you who seek personal growth while maximizing your potential to the fullest. So let me introduce myself. I will be brief, but I just want you guys to get to know me just a little bit. I am a mother of two brilliant and bright children. I have a 11-year-old boy who just started middle school. Super crazy that I have a middle schooler. I also have a daughter who's 8 going on 18. She definitely keeps me on my toes. I married my high school sweetheart. We have been together forever. He is a firefighter and works super hard. He is our hero. I have 3 Australian Shepherds. Yes, I have 3 dogs. They are crazy. And we have 2 cats. It's a little bit of a zoo in the Dailey household, but we wouldn't have it any other way. I have a huge obsession for coffee. I love coffee. Coffee is so yum, especially those pumpkin spice lattes. Yes, I am that girl. I already got mine, and what month is it? September? It's okay. I love going to Target on a daily, so those are my places, and you can find me just drinking my Starbucks. Anyway, I am a native Floridian, born and raised in South Florida. I love the beach. I'm a beachy person. That's pretty much what we do, is hang out at the beach. I love spending my time watching the kids surf and have fun with the family. I'm also the owner of Jessica Dailey Photography. I specialize in wedding and family portraits. I have been doing it for over a decade. Super fun. I love it. And in addition to my role as a photographer, I am also licensed in the state of Florida as a certified occupational therapy assistant, where I have the pleasure and honor of working in the pediatric population. I love children so much. I am also a sexual abuse advocate for self-advocate. I go to our schools in the community and talk to as many people as I can about education and awareness for our kids. So I self-advocate for that, just to get people aware and spread community resources that we have that's out there. So now that you guys know a little bit about me, I want to share what fueled this podcast. I am also a survivor of sexual abuse at a very young age. They were my first memories. I'm not going to go into detail about my story because I don't feel like it's really relevant to this podcast. I really want this to be based on inspiration and motivating you guys. And so I do want to share something really cool that I found that really sparked the whole idea of starting this podcast. I went through the whole healing process, and it was quite the journey for myself. And when I was first going through therapy, it was extremely difficult for me. I left in tears and crying and worse than I had arrived. And I remember questioning whether or not I wanted to continue. And I was just a teenager, and I wrote out this goal sheet because I'm like, there has to be something that I get from this, and what am I going to get from this? So I laid out goals, and I completely forgot about this paper until recently. I found it tucked away in a book, and it's really cool, and to see it and to read it. So I am going to share this with you. I haven't shared it with many people at all. Like my husband knows, and my sister. So not many people have heard this list. So you guys get to hear it. I think it's super cool. So it's written in this bubbly like font because I was a teenager. It's got this purple ink, and my spelling is horrendous, worse than it is today. But at the top, you just see the word why written out 1,000,000 times. So this was my why. There are how many goals? 13 goals here. So I'm going to read them. Number 1 is, I think recovery will make me stronger. Number 2, I feel that if I do recovery, I will look at myself in a different way. I will have better self-esteem. Number 3, I will acknowledge what bad relationships are. Number 4, I can go on with my life. Number 5, stop thinking about it. Number 6, I can be happy I am Jessica. Number 7, more confidence. Number 8, stop the cycle. Number 9, be able to support Felicia as well as others when she's ready. Number 10, love myself. Number 11, feel clean. Sparklin'. I wrote the word sparklin' in abbreviations. I want to sparkle inside. Number 12, stop symptoms, stop nightmares. Number 13, be the best mother/wife. So I met all of these goals, and I am extremely proud to say that today. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys is because to meet these goals, it really took a lot of time and effort. And I broke through these trauma-related barriers, and I want to share how I was able to do that through my voice. Just talking about how I did it, and hopefully I can help others. I also am going to have guest speakers on different shows, so you can hear how other people have broken through their trauma-related barriers while reaching their personal goals to be able to live the life that they wanted to live, because you have that personal power, you have the ability. So I mean, we'll go more into it, but that's really what this podcast is all about, is motivating you and inspiring you to reach your goals, because you can do it. It is achievable. So don't let things that bother you anymore, because you have that power. I have goals set for myself today, and still that I have little things that I am unable to do that are silly. And I have allowed these things to exist when I shouldn't, because I want to enjoy certain things. I want to be able to wear a certain color. I want to be able to go somewhere without it, a memory or a flashback being triggered. Because even though I went through the healing process, I still have flashbacks occasionally. That's normal. But the key is knowing how to redirect that thought into something positive. And we will talk more about that later. I just wanted to make this podcast a little short. It's more of an introduction to make sure that you guys like it and want to continue listening and tuning in. Please subscribe. Please leave me a review and a rating. Join my email list. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I really want to hear from you guys. And any questions, please, I would love to hear them and love to answer. So in closing, remember that you are amazing. that whatever you endured was not your fault, that you have the personal power to accomplish your goals and overcome those boulders in the road. It's been super exciting sharing with you today, and I hope you enjoyed our time together. There is so much more I have to share with you, and in order for me to do this, I need your help. Do me a huge favor and leave me a review right now. Like right now. These reviews are so important. Your review provides us with the fuel necessary for us to grow and reach the masses. I can't wait to hear from you and what you guys think. I absolutely would also love to connect with you guys. You can find me at Diamond Mind Radio on Instagram and Facebook. And while you're at it, head on over to diamondmindradio.com. Don't miss a beat by signing up for our email list. I have some amazing freebies I'm working on for you, so you won't want to miss out. Thank you for tuning in, and again, welcome to the Diamond Mind community, where strong minds connect.